Hello, everybody. Welcome to TechHedgePivot. Today, we're going to look at XRP. We know that everything is moving in a positive, bullish direction. Here with Danny. Hey, Danny, how you doing today?
Hey, doing
Fixing
great.
your hair? How's your hair over here?
Morning.
Is it good? Hey, got your hair good? Got everything's good. Good morning. Starting the day here on a Saturday. How's the Bitcoin, XRP, crypto? How's all that looking today, Danny?
Well, now that we're recording, I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
That's all right, man. It's our first time doing this, man. So
I had my script ready to go. I knew what I was going to say. Now I'm just drawing a blank. No, so yeah, Bitcoin and XRP is running. We're going to look at the XRP chart. Mark's going to show us some of the indicators that we're looking at. Why is it pumping? And we're going to just talk, see what we got. What do you got, Mark? What's it looking like?
Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, or of course, I think a lot of people are going to be new because we're just starting to make some videos. We've been doing some YouTube shorts and a couple of YouTube long form videos, but we're now transitioning into presenting what we've been doing behind the scenes and what we're preparing for. We've been partnering or working with a company called GenX, who has this amazing TradingView system, Danny. You've used it, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's just
Awesome.
something that I've never seen before. As you can see here on the screen, I'm looking at XRP, and what this system does is you can see it automatically draws the resistance line. You can see that there's a lot of volume here in terms of pressure, orders, and sell volume that can push against, even adding to the resistance. So we're going to find out if XRP can break through this resistance. If it can, we're expecting it to run up. We're currently on the daily chart. If I go down to the 4 hours, we zoomed out. Now we're going to zoom in a little more and see what's going on a 4-hour basis. And you can see here, there's a lot of support down at the 208, 209 range. You can see there's a lot of buying orders and buying volume down at the bottom. We got some resistance at the top, which makes sense. We can see that it's kind of trading within that range, which is pretty amazing that the system can actually show that where the support and resistance is currently on the 4-hour chart. Let's zoom down to the 2 hours. Let's see what we can see here, Danny. What do you think? Does that make sense to you, Danny? What it's showing?
Oh, looks good. Definitely running.
Yeah. 2 hours. We can see in the 2-hour chart we got a green bullish momentum candle that pops up. So if if you have this system, this GenX system in live, as you're monitoring it, as the ticks are happening or as the candles are showing, you would see this pop and say, hey, we're getting ready for a upward momentum. And you wouldn't necessarily enter here, but once you saw a retest, once you saw this confirmation on the support, you might enter here and know that, hey, based on the signals, we're gonna run up, on that basis. So let's say 7 p.m. You run up, you get some consolidation here, and that ran all the way from was that 7 p.m. on Wednesday the 7th up until about 5 or 7 p.m. On the 8th. So that's one full day of, man, you could have held that for one day and increased, let's see the percentage increase. Yeah, that's about 7% in one day. So with this system, wow, you can see the entry very clearly. And again, GenX, there's going to be, we're going to be launching this on June 1st with GenX. We're going to be working together to launch. And, you can get access to this tool. Pricing will be coming out. We'll be sharing that. GenX will be sharing that. We'll be, as we get closer to June 1st, we'll definitely be sharing that with you. But as you can see, 7%, you got a retest here. And now it looks like we're consolidating a little bit. We've hit the high from the day before. We've tested, double top, came back, testing again, and we'll see if we can test it and break out of that. On the 1-hour chart, let's see what the GenX system produces. Again, all of these lines, all these arrows, all these trends are automatically generated. And you can see here, basically the same signal on the 1-hour chart. got a strong retest here showing definitely positive momentum. And we can see we're testing that and pushing up on that high. Hope we break out, me and Danny, right? We got some shares of XRP, right, Danny?
Yep. Loaded up a little bit.
Yeah. So what I want to do now is I'm going to zoom into the 3-minute chart. I want to see what's happening today. And so what we can see here is it looks like, the system you can see here, we still see the bullish green line. And what you've seen now is what we call box profit. So it's a box, right? There's a trading box of support and resistance.
This is live, by the way, guys. So we're looking at the stock together.
Yes, this is live. This is actual. You can see the candle moving up and down there. If I go on the 1-minute chart, we'll come back to the 3, but you can see it here. We're getting some movement on the candles. So this is live. This is actually happening as we're recording. And you can see on the 3-minute chart, there's some resistance there on the 3-minute. Looks like it's hitting that almost perfectly. It looks like it's consolidating right at that point. But man, we still got a bullish. There's a green candle showing positive momentum. We got a lot of volume here at the bottom. I would expect that it's going to, if it can't break through, it's going to trade in this range between maybe 239 to 242 today. So that would be the expected. But man, you can see there it wants to break through. So I would not expect it to come all the way back here for the time being. We're probably looking at, maybe even testing, 243. We'll see what that looks like today. But definitely excited, for many reasons. Number one, crypto, the stock market, everything this week was definitely positive. And as we go forward, Dan,
Huge week.
as we go forward, we're looking forward to some positive momentum. Hopefully the tariffs with China will be positive in terms of Trump and, the news that we saw this week. If they get relaxed and reduce the tariffs to 80%, of course, that's going to be positive. If it goes to 60, even better. If they drop it to 40, man, we're expecting some positive momentum, not only in the stock market, but in the crypto market. I know XRP settling the case with Ripple or with the SEC. Man, that is huge. And as we get the ETFs approved, I think there's 15 to 17 ETFs are getting ready to be approved, BlackRock and others. We're expecting the remainder of this year to be positive for crypto, Bitcoin, XRP, and the overall stock market in general. So we'll see. We'll keep monitoring. We'll be presenting some more videos. We'll be doing some live videos as well. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, and make sure you put all notifications, because we're going to be doing ad hoc live streaming, where if we see a momentum and a build during market hours, or even live when XRP is making a move, or Bitcoin, we may just go live and show you, hey, we're getting ready for a setup. The green candle or the green indicator pop, we're getting a retest, we're getting a solid entry based on our indicators. And if we go live and you happen to see that, you'll follow on, see how the tool works. And man, this is something that I'm sure you have. Danny, have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, this tool is incredible. And we're going to be launching here shortly for anybody that's looking to get some help on options trading, doing covered calls, puts. We're gonna be releasing our Discord here pretty soon. That's going to create some community around our product, and we're going to have some really exclusive stuff that's going to help you get to where you want to be with your trading. Or if you have questions, if you're an experienced trader already or experienced in the market, there's going to be some tools here that are going to help you as well. If you're just getting started, this is the perfect place to start, because we're starting from the very entry micro indicators, cloud, whatever, I don't know, very close in. So yeah, jump on in. We're gonna have some. If you want to get help now, there's a link. You can just click on our Patreon page and you can jump right into our Discord, and we're gonna be doing some live streams there. So don't be shy, don't be scared. Just jump in and let's get started. We're gonna help you. Well, we also have a book that just came out, so it's really cool. But check us out. We'll be up probably looking to post few times a week. So look for your notifications.
Oh yeah, no, thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. For sure, we're going to be using this tool in many different ways. You can use it for day trading. You could use it for swing trading. And as Danny said, we're going to be publishing a book that is going to be covering selling options, which I'm very excited about. I've been selling options for the last couple of years and, made some significant returns. I'm doing that. So we're going to be launching that. And we're going to be using the GenX system to help us determine entry points for selling cash secure puts and also covered calls. So, as you can see this tool, let's say here on Palantir, you can see a lot of support at the range of about 112. And as everybody, if you're following Palantir, you know that we hit 125 a couple of times here. And we, you can see this green signal here. So if you own Palantir and you got this double top and you saw this red signal appear, selling a covered call here would have generated you some juicy premium, maybe up to 6, 7, 8% per month for that month. And once you fall, you can cash that out. And if you were looking to get in, selling cash secure puts at this level of 107 would have generated another set of juicy premium. And man, just an amazing tool. We're so excited. We can't wait to showcase all this for you. We're
Hey, Mark, and speaking of Palantir, we just sat with one of our members yesterday, as a matter of fact, and we ran through and showed them the opportunity in Palantir. I don't know if Mark, if you have it up, if you want to share that little clip. But
no, you know what we'll do, Danny. You don't think we'll do, Danny?
We actually have that to share. It's pretty amazing. Yep. So at some point we can run through and share that with you guys. We actually did a live trade. One of our members had 14,000 shares of Palantir. So do the math, right? It's at 117 times 14,000. And explain what he did there.
Yeah, we're going to show it. Actually, the next video we're going to show you is going to be the actual trade. But yeah, we helped him live in our office. We'll show that to you on the next video. But yeah, 14,000 shares of Palantir. We did a covered call with a strike price of 137, and he was able to generate about $26,000 of premium for a June 6 strike price, roughly about 28 days. Strike expiration date. So yeah, we're excited to show that to you. Again, subscribe,
because we've been watching the charts, and we're seeing that if you were going to do it, when's the best time to do it? We've been watching it. He's been talking about wanting to do it. In the book it talks about how to make cash flow from the stocks that you already have, and this is part of what we're teaching and helping you guys with. So yeah, this next video is going to be really good. So if you're looking to get more insight here.
Yeah, could you imagine that somebody's going to pay you, a premium, let's say 1%, 2%, 3% of the stocks you own, the stock value, to sell it to them at a higher price? I mean, it's just amazing. So yeah, we are excited about this. We can't wait to show this to you. Yeah, again, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. When we go live, we're going to be, showing how the tool works during stock market hours, Pacific time, 6:30 to 1 p.m. And then the stock market in New York, right, 9:30 to 3:30 or 4:30 p.m. So anyways, thank you for joining us.
All right, guys, thanks. We'll be back.